Got to record that because you're following the theme. I love it. Um,
Go ahead.
Welcome to Missin the Homies. This is the show where I bullshit with my homies. Dariel, welcome back. Welcome back. Put the sound effects in. Oh man. What's what's up, Dar? Oh wait. Should we so as I was saying before we get into what's ups, I feel like it's been a long day, so I wanted to have a long drink. Even though it's
You're so corny.
Corny's my corny corn is in my freaking blood. I love the corn. Bring it on. So Dar, did you bring an uncracked bev? All right. Well, thanks for hanging out on this after work celebration for me. This is post midday nap for you.
Literally.
Literally. All right, here we go. I'm literally screaming right now.
You know, it's so sad. I don't say I'm screaming anymore.
Really? It's cheers.
Yeah. Cheers. Oh.
It's funny because it's even funnier because I feel like I say I'm screaming a lot.
Really? You know what? A lot of people around me picked it up from me, and then I think this year I just kind of stopped.
Wow, you're like I've done my work with this. Everybody else
Literally.
can take it over.
I think I say like wowzers.
Uh,
No, what do I say? I can't remember now.
you don't have any catchphrase. What would you say your catchphrases are right now? I know that's
Um,
literally what you just said. You don't know.
literally. It's literally.
Okay, so then I'll think of mine. What while you think of yours, I would say catchphrases that I do say. I say damn Daniel a lot. Damn Daniel.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All the time.
Wow,
Mm.
keep it in the family.
What
That's
other?
so old.
D's nuts is still
Wow.
but
I
I
feel like college was just kind of like your birthplace.
honestly this tone like that's so funny that you even say that because I have first off nothing planned for this video. Well, that's a lie. I have thoughts planned. But I've been thinking about legacy. Legacy, legacy, legacy. And actually thinking about it now, I was like, oh, I was thinking about it last at the end of last year. Because that was the theme I went into when I had my grandma on the pod. And then I was
Mm.
thinking and then I started watching your legacy videos about uh your grandpa.
Is he so cute?
He is. And I was dying because I was like, oh, I'll just play these while I'm working so that way I can like sort of edit in the back. And that first clip was like 10 seconds and I was like, "Oh man, I could not get his name." And I was like and that was the whole first clip was
Mm.
him not saying his name. So, I think it's funny because like the I would say the person I am now like did get birthed in college.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um I mean, and so I've been thinking about like who I am now and how and what are the through lines? Because I have this little show you. I have this little picture that I keep next to my desk of me,
Oh,
and I
that's
have a little baseball hat. Oh my gosh, it's so. Let's see. Can I get this closer while zooming in? Oh, there we go.
so cute.
Oh my gosh, I just.
Wow.
But so like this kid still got the hat, still got a little chain, oversized, cozy as hell. And I would say for the most part, that's
That's
stayed
so
pretty
interesting.
consistent.
Yeah, seriously though.
But so I was wondering in that thought process, go down this road with me. If you haven't
Hmm.
thought about it before, you're thinking about it now. We're thinking about it together. um, what are some things that you felt like you've stayed consistent, like that are core Dariel? And also, I
Uh,
don't think the hat. I kind of do think the hat is like very core me, which is so funny. Um,
I mean, you came in with it though, I feel like. When I met you in CV and you already had a hat.
yeah,
Hmm. I think for me, that's such a great question. I was thinking like my sister, like I feel like people like have like ebbs and flows with their siblings and like they're not
yeah,
close but they're close. Like my sister's always been my core.
yeah,
My mom and I relationship that's always been our core. I think like being like trying to be the truest version of myself. I think from college, I think
yeah.
has been my core. So like every year I feel like okay, this is more authentically me. So I'm gonna keep this and then pick that out. Because I feel like moving from Jamaica to America, like we really tried to assimilate my sister and I.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think
Because
once
what age were you when you moved again?
I was 8.
8.
Mm-hmm. So I think when I got to college, I was like, okay, I can try to be the most authentic self. And like even somebody in my cohort like wrote everybody like Valentine's Day cards. And that was
Yeah.
like one of the things she wrote down, like you are one of the most authentic people I've ever met. And I'm like, the more I can be that, and she's only known me since like September, but the more I can be that, I feel like the more I'm living out my true self. So I feel like those are like things that like I really value. And then like
Interesting.
keeping like my faith,
Mm-hmm.
even if I'm not like strong in it at one point or another, I feel like that's like super
But that's like
me.
another like fundamental part of yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so you would so like authenticity, faith.
Fair.
Hmm.
And then like I like to keep my circles very small.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who would you say your core everyday circle is now?
My sister,
Air
my
them out.
boyfriend.
Air them out.
No, wait, now I'm like, oh no. But honestly, it's always family. It's my sister, it's my mom, it's my grandma, my boyfriend. And those are the people like
That
every
you're
day,
talking to every single day.
every single day I speak to them. And my dad, like, which is interesting because like my relationship with my dad is a lot closer now. So like those are the people I talk to every single day.
Interesting. How is everybody? How is the fam? Everybody's doing
Good.
good?
Dana's in St. Lucia. My dad's in Jamaica. My mom's in.
Whoa.
I know. Everyone's on vacation. And I'm just sitting here
Oh,
struggling.
everyone's on vacation, not spread to the wind. That's not where
Oh
everybody's.
no, my dad's visiting his dad. My
Gotcha.
sister is on her birthday vacation, which I was supposed to be on, but everybody told me I'm poor, so I am poor.
It'd be like that. That's that college life.
Life in college. It sucks. It's ghetto.
What was your college life like today? What did you do today besides take your midday nap?
It's so bad. I woke up. I made egg salad. I ate egg salad.
Whoa.
I went to sleep.
Making egg salad tired you out.
I had an 8 pager that I just finished this week. Like right before my Valentine's Day, like virtual day, I
Yeah.
like cranked it out for 3 hours.
How was that? Yeah, how was your Valentine's Day virtual date? I mean, the eight
It's so
pager
bad.
I'm sure sounds awesome.
Well, like I was just telling him yesterday, like our dates are always the same. We eat and then we watch a movie. Cause like what else are you gonna do? Or
Yeah.
like back in the day we used to like play lots of like Uno because we have like the virtual Uno and we have friends on there, so we'll play Uno together. But I
Mm-hmm.
hate losing, so I don't like playing that one. And then I mean that's all we do. We'll do like question games, but like
Mm-hmm.
only so much you can do on Zoom.
Yeah. What do you watch?
FaceTime.
Have you watched anything good lately?
Mm, yeah. It was Akita, the North, the something star. It's so good.
Akita the
It's so
North.
good. Let me find it. I literally have it written down.
Cool. I have so many things to write with in front of me. I wish I could show you this view for just like a second because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pads of sticky notes just in front of my desk, and half of them are full. Like not full, but
Wow.
like they have stuff written on them. And like
Yeah.
the way I use sticky notes is that
Mm-hmm.
if I don't if it's not a long-term thing, I'll just like keep it on the
Oh,
pad
me
and then I'm
too.
like, okay, once I'm done with this. So I have like 4 filled out pads and then I have my
I
anyway.
kicked myself because when I was in Alaska, I had like 10 different sticky pads, different colors, and I would use them all the time. But then, like, my parents were like, you cannot take every single thing that you own here home. And I got rid of my sticky pads and I had to buy one from the dollar store, and I only have one. And I'm like, oh,
Oh, just one color.
yeah. And I like different colors,
It's
Oh,
like it's super. So what I really want to do, because what I really, oh my gosh, this is like a totally different. This is totally not related to anything, but I feel like you'll appreciate my sticky pad thoughts. So what I want to do is like have them for certain things. So like I have on my wall, I have like a section for like therapy stuff, but I
mm-hmm,
want to like, and right now most of them are green. And then I
mm-hmm,
have like a section for just like quotes. And so I want that to be like this color. But like
mm-hmm.
it's so not that right now. So I have like a big clump of green right here and then just like which to me I think looks cooler, like the
Yeah.
color splotches everywhere, but it's so
It's
not
not as
helpful.
organized as it needs to be.
It's
I feel,
definitely not. Oh
yeah.
my gosh. And I have a oh yeah, you have these. You have the
I have a pack of those at home.
yeah. Well, if you ever want more, I
But
have
the
a
small time ones.
if you ever want any more, I have a box of 400s left. I've been trying to go
You'll
through them.
send me. You'll send me.
I'll send them. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Okay, it's Alita Battle Angel.
yeah. Alita Battle Angel.
Hmm. It's
Alita.
really good.
Oh wait. Okay. So give me the pitch. Give me the pitch on it.
Okay, so it's like kind of a futuristic movie. She's like a robot, and I can't remember what about it, but it's just like a really good action movie. And like she's like a small robot, but then she goes into like there's like a like the battle, like like this versus this in like the battleground, like there's
Like a
people watching.
coliseum.
Yeah, like that. So there's like a bunch of those, and she wants to do it, but she's a small robot. So that, but then she just like levels up and like beats all these crazy things, and like it's just
Is it
so cool.
is it animated or is it
No, it's not. I don't remember. No, it's not. I feel like it's not animated. It's one of those like it might be animated, but it's like the realistic kind of animation. Do you get what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Okay,
I don't know
okay.
what
So
that's
it's
called.
like I don't know what that would be called either, but it's like I get what you're saying. It's
Mhm.
yeah. It's like yes. It's like special like yeah. I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
it's like yeah, but it's like yeah.
Yeah, we get I'm screaming. Back to catchphrases. No, just
Oh yeah, no, I can't remember what my catchphrases are,
yeah.
but
I know I say damn Daniel a lot.
I just say like I'll be like wow, or just
Wow.
literally.
I say
I don't think I'm screaming, but like I don't know. I feel like I need to say I'm screaming.
what would you say my catchphrases were in college?
These nuts.
Jeez.
Um,
What about Wendy? Do you remember Wendy?
who's Wendy?
You know Wendy's nuts were
No, I don't. I don't remember. That's so long.
uh
I
anyways.
I just remember like the interactions. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the vibes. Isn't that
The
crazy? Doesn't it feel like that was so long ago?
So long. It literally feels like more of like my childhood rather than like when I was like a teen. Teen,
Yeah.
young adult.
Young adult does not feel accurate enough.
No, I
Like,
feel more childlike during those days.
yeah, well, I mean, because I feel like that's kind of all we were doing was just hanging out and like, like I have the same GameCube that was in CVN,
Oh my gosh, that's
but
crazy.
it's just like, You know what? You know what I like really, really kick myself about
Hmm.
is I have so many pictures from that time, and like I was actually going through them the other day. Um, like that one night where you, me, and Dem made that snowman. Like it
Oh my
snowed
gosh, I was
like
really thinking about that. We were running through the parking lot. You guys were like throwing snowballs at each other, and I'm just recording us
yeah.
laughing.
It was I like we cover. I mean, you took the pictures that night, honestly.
Oh,
Um,
that's true.
but like going through all of those, it like oh man. So it just like
Core
the
memory.
very core memory, but like one of the things that I like kick myself about is that through my entire time at CVN, we never took a group picture, not once.
That's so true.
So I'm like, I like look back sometimes and I'm like, oh man, remember Alex and Matt and
Matt and Alex. Yes.
were you gonna say which Alex?
No, I only remember the white Alex. Oh, there's the other Alex too. Black Alex and white Alex. Why do we call them that?
I mean that was simpler. Alex
I
I
think
don't
I've
want
seen white Alex.
I don't want to say the last names. Well, they'll be. I'll just tag them in the video now.
They know
um,
themselves.
like a Rosh and oh my god, and the whole Aladdin thing.
From Aladdin. Yes.
Yeah, but like I don't have a picture of all of us, but I have
Yeah.
all those videos, which
Oh,
are
and the
like
girl, what's her name? What's her name? The
Heather,
girl. No, not Heather.
Amelia. No, no. um,
Oh, was it Amelia? No, not Amelia. It was another one. And it's another skinny white girl. I can't remember her name.
no, there was Heather. Heather was the
No,
main.
she was in CVN. She wasn't in. Was
Yeah,
she in?
Heather.
She was
Heather was
CVN.
part of CVN.
No, but not her name wasn't Heather. I can't remember what her name is, but she's still doing acty things because I see her here and there.
Oh, Natalie.
N Yes, is that her name?
Yeah.
Huh.
We're we're friends on Facebook.
That's
I see her shit all the time. I'm like, you go, Natalie. You're the because she's a weather woman. Shout out to Natalie. Natalie,
oh
if you're
her.
watching this, I don't know where she's at, but
That's really cool.
oh man, who else do you like? Oh no, because you said you don't have any. I feel like you have so many more people to like that you've interacted with through school.
Yeah,
One like being a part of SAB, and like I
but
mean you.
I know a lot of people from the radio station too, because like I interacted with the radio station people, like Annette. She,
Oh I miss Annette and Jesse. Jesse was in a car crash a couple of years ago.
oh my
Yeah,
God.
and Ashley got married.
Hmm.
Um, yeah,
Oh,
crazy. Social media is crazy. You know,
it's crazy.
I'm
And I'm glad
really
that
like
you remember names and like something affiliated with them because I just remember faces.
yeah, which is so funny because like I have such a horrible memory otherwise, but like I could tell you like Nick, Nick. Oh my God, both Nicks. Yeah. Oh my gosh. See, I feel like I remember the way I remember it is like I feel like I remember sitting in those meetings at CVN like
Hmm. Oh,
with
like
all.
seeing the circle. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
You
What
remember
a
Haj?
yeah.
He's like I think married, engaged.
And then who else from? And then Chanel. Chanel was part of.
Hmm.
Oh, I don't know if you knew her. She was part of the Michigan Journal with Jack. Did you know Jack, or did you know the guy before?
I don't know Michigan Journal.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah. I
speak to
guess. Yeah, I guess you
them.
wouldn't. Oh my
It was
gosh,
just it was just us that I knew because radio was across from me and then CVN next to them.
was radio across from you?
Yeah, right? Yeah, they
No,
were.
because I thought SAB was
Weren't
further down the
they?
hall. This is
We
so
were
crazy. I
we
wish we
were
could
the
do this
last. It was
episode at U of M so we could just walk through
no,
this thing.
we were the last room, and then
Yeah,
right across there was like the common room.
yeah.
Then the radio was the first one next to the common room.
Yeah, but it was like kind of a walk. It was past the bathrooms.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah, oh, I remember because
Oh yes, yes,
I
yes,
walked
yes.
to those bathrooms
So much.
so many times.
Oh,
So many
poor.
times. Oh
Literally.
my gosh. What a time. Like
What a time to
I
be alive.
what a time to be alive. You know, I don't find myself uh reminiscing much. And we'll get back to legacy. We'll get back to legacy. We're still building up to get there. Um I don't find myself like very often reminiscing about other times in my life. Like, I think something I've worked on pretty hard in the past couple of months is like being very grateful and being very present. Like being aware of where I'm at and being very grateful for that.
Mhm.
But so with that, I mean, even I feel like before I wasn't like, oh man, I wish I was back in high school or I wish I was in middle school. But I find myself wishing that I could be back in college, not to do anything differently, but to like
Relive.
experience those times again. Like, even if it was just like the same exact time. It feels so weird.
No, I feel that.
Yeah. Does it feel
Are
like that?
you-
Oh, sorry. What?
No, no, I'm definitely the person that's like, I don't ever want to go backwards.
Yeah.
I like going forward because I like seeing what's coming next.
Interesting.
Like,
Have you?
especially at this stage in my life, like just like my boyfriend has 6 more months until he gets out of the army. So I'm like, I'm just trying not to look forward too much.
Mm. Were you always like that? Were you always excited about what comes next and not scared? Or I mean, you could be scared and excited at the same time.
But I don't think so. I think the only time I was scared was like right before a big move. And then after the
Like
big, I was excited to
Jamaica,
go.
like Jamaica to the
No,
US or like
I don't think I was aware enough when I was 8. But it was more of like to China, to Alaska, to
yeah.
here. Those are like the only times like I was like nervous. I kind of was a lot more apprehensive coming here just because I didn't really want to.
Mhm.
That was the only time I was like nervous and not excited. But other than that, I was excited for everything else.
See, and I think that's so interesting because I've always been pre-nostalgic, if that makes any sense.
Wow. Like you're always like reminiscing on what happened.
But I'm always reminiscing about a moment as it's happening.
Oh,
So
wow.
like like in high school, like actually I can remember like as early back as like elementary school. And like elementary school, I used to get so upset if I had a really good day because I'm like, this day is never going to happen again. I can never live this day again. And that would like always,
Let me check my DSM to see what
oh,
disorder.
check it, check it. I'm going to fall into a couple of them. But yeah, so I was always, and I think it wasn't until college that I really like came to terms with that. And I think
Mm.
it was through uh like CVN and WMD.
I think when I was in high school, it was our my sister's final choir, like my sister's final like, choir year. Like she switched from orchestra to choir her senior year and got into like the highest choir, which pissed me off. But anyways, we're
But
sitting
I
there
mean
and
all of you guys have like crazy
the
voices
two
that
of us for the most part, yeah. But
yeah,
she's
like
just like freaking talented, like beyond, beyond. But we were all standing there. It was our final year of Andover before it switched to a different high school, like our two high schools combined. But it was the final year of like the separate high schools. And my choir teacher's standing there, and he's just like really emotional. And he's just like, guys, what I want you to do is like from today to the rest of your life, every time you are in a moment like this that you can't take back, I want you to like pretend that your eyes are a camera lens and like picture it. And
yeah.
after that, I like it like really transformed the way I would see things. So like I'd be at a party and I'd be having fun, like just like with a get together with my friends or like family or whatever. And
Yeah.
I would like find myself like almost kind of like pulling myself out of the situation and looking at it from a bird's eye bird's eye view and I would like picture it exactly like how he told us to.
Yeah.
And like it's really like caused me to like find a sense of like enjoyment and like fulfillment that okay, I've photographed this moment and now that it's photographed, I can look back on it.
Yeah. And I think that is what I literally was doing. Like
Mm.
I threw because I feel like I was having, oh my gosh, this is like, yeah, I'm not seeing my therapist for another month, so like this is therapy talk now. But like I think it like clicked with me, and I think that's why I take such good candids,
Mm.
because to me I'm not like so much looking at it through the camera. It's like I'm trying to catch a feeling, which like feels, it feels so pretentious to say that, but like I understand what that means now, or like I mean I understand what it means now, but like I was understanding that in college, and I think like even now feeling the times, like feeling the nostalgia that I had for like those CVN meetings, or like us hanging out at the UC after hours. I like feel, I'm like so happy that I can go through and like look at those pictures and like watch those videos, even if they're like so corny. It like like some of them hurt so much to watch, but
Mhm.
like they're so, I think they were such a good capture of a moment for me. And it like, it feels so weird. It feels
Yeah.
so weird being able to do what you were doing uh like mentally, because I didn't
Yeah.
even realize that until like way later. But it like made me feel better. Like having the camera on me, I was like, "Oh, I'm not so anxious when these big moments are happening." And I was
Wow.
like, now I'm like, "Oh, it's because I like could not soak in the moment."
Mm-hmm. And I
Um
think like before I moved to Alaska, I used to like be that anti-phone person. I even did in 2018. I went with zero social media. Me and one of my friends, we like had zero social media for all of 2018. And I don't even know what happened in 2018. I have nothing captured. So it's like unless somebody else tells me what happened, I have no idea. And I was like, when I moved to Alaska, like it was a different extreme of like everybody was on their phones. Everybody captured a moment, like a baby like smiling and just like doing rubbish. Like we're taking pictures of it. And so then I did it so much more when I moved to Alaska. Like all those memories keep popping up, and it makes my heart so happy because I'm like my brain is unable to keep all these small moments in my head like the way that a phone can, you know? And so like
yeah.
I can share those moments with my boyfriend, like, oh my gosh, look at this, and he like can laugh because it's like such a tiny moment, you know?
Yeah. And I think even like now having more um attention to those moments,
Mm-hmm.
um I feel like maybe in the past like 3 years, like right now I'm talking to you through my big camera. Like this camera, like we recorded our podcast on, like we did should we do a podcast on, and I remember this camera breaking in your house. Like as we were recording, something got fucked up with the microphone port, and it's
Mm,
still messed up. And I'm like, this camera has stayed for that, but like within the past couple of years, like I've used my phone for taking vlog clips. Like when me and Renee got engaged, like I shot it on my phone. And I used to be such a phone hater, especially like once I got into cameras. I was like, no, that's like so lame. Like I have a nice camera. Why would I use that? But like now I feel like I am way more conscious of those moments. Like, oh, this is like, I want to take a minute, and I like have all those moments on my phone. And I think now This is like very top of the mind because I just had to offload 10,000 pictures off of my phone.
Me too. I have so many.
I'm like having like I was literally backing it up before we started and I was like this is going to take 3 hours. Like I can't do that. Um but it's like yeah.
Oh, my phrase, I just found it. It's
Yeah.
golly.
It's what?
Golly. That's it. That's my phrase now.
Golly.
Yeah, so something happens, I'm just like, golly.
Golly. What is mine? What is mine? I say oh sheesh a lot. Oh sheesh. Um golly. That's so funny. That like
You were saying that, and I wanted to be like, golly. I was like, I felt
could you imagine you're at your therapist and they're just like, golly, whoa,
like,
wow, oh damn, damn, that's crazy.
damn, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh. So what I was thinking for the next video, because we have 7 minutes now, we have 7 minutes left before it kicks us out.
Mm.
Um, the question prompt thought experiment I wanted to leave this on is and I mean we didn't even really talk about it was what like what would our what would yours and what would my like legacy videos what would the themes be? Because I haven't gotten through your grandpa's, but because I saw that third clip was like 30 minutes. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, this is like, I gotta pay attention. So I'm gonna text you after because like, what did you want me to do? Did you just want me to just stitch them
Yeah,
together?
yeah, blend them and then like cut out there's like some awkward parts in there, so cut those out.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. Then I think did we talk about what legacy videos were about and where it came from?
No, but tell me now.
So like I was watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and
Of
um
course.
the mom basically she created a legacy video, and it was like this whole thing, like all the kids asked questions and then so she answered them. And it was like it got me thinking, like my grandpa is 93, and so
Whoa.
he has like so much history of our family within him, you know? And I was like, he's always like, oh, I hope to see you. Like, I hope to live to see you next time, And like, it caused me to think, like, what if he doesn't? Like, and he has so much, like, rich history within him that I would love, like, my kids and the future kids to know that, like, this is, like, the Robinson origin?
Yeah.
And so, like, it was so cool. We drove by, like, we drove through the country, and he showed us the elementary school that my grandma went to. Like my grandma who passed away, we saw the school that she graduated from. And I was just like, that is so cool, you
It's like a
know?
piece of like personal history.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was so cool. And we saw all of his sisters and my grandma's sisters that are still alive, which I think is only like four in total. But my grandpa had like, and big brothers too, but my grandpa had like seven or eight, and my grandma had like seven or eight. Like they have like huge families? So it was
Yeah.
just like I just wanted to get as much knowledge like out of him that I could. And I don't know, it was just like really incredible to like just be able to hear all the information and then for us to stitch it together. And I want like my family to like be able to see and be like, okay, this is
This
the
is
problem.
like a member. This is like a member of your lineage. This is like your family. This is your personal history.
Literally, and we're having a family reunion this summer, which I'm not even attending, but like I want to be able to like have the video made so that when they're at the family reunion, like if they can like have that movie and they can like watch it together, like this is us.
Okay, so that's way better direction than like just stitching it together because I was like, oh, this is just for you. Like, I'll just throw a transition on. But like that makes way more sense. And that's like that's oh my gosh, we're gonna have to pick up with this next time because like that is I love that. I love that. And like I think that was like part of I don't know, like that personal history, that personal legacy that was also always like something I've thought about, not even in like the grand scheme, but like, you know, um oh, like this is a part of oh man. Dar, you really got to read Sapiens, like even if it's the graphic. It's
We write
like
it down. I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
pop the graphic novel version.
for real, it's so good. It's Sapiens by who's it by? Uh Sapiens
While
graph.
you're looking it up, it was funny. I was drinking this and I feel like the flow is so slow. But whenever I'm with my boyfriend, he'll take my cup and like bite a hole back here for me. So
Yeah.
that it'll flow easier. He does it with all his cans. He always like bites.
Interesting. Pops
Yeah,
pops a pops a hole in the back
he
for
has
better.
strong teeth.
I don't know that I would trust my teeth to do that.
Mm-mm, not me either.
Okay. Sapiens, a graphic history by oh my gosh. Yuval Noah Harari. I'm gonna send you this. I'm gonna send you
Yes.
this right now.
I didn't even write the name down.
Yeah. Well,
Just
I
say
so oh man, we're like about to get kicked out. But like I think personal history is so sick.
mm,
And I'm super excited to talk about this more. And I think let's so we're gonna put a pin in legacy stories. And that's where we'll pick up
I'm
next
actually
time.
gonna you actually gave me homework, so I'm gonna write out like
Put it on a sticky note. I'll put it on one of mine and I'll text it to you after.
sounds
All right.
good.
All right, Dar. Hope you have a good day. You don't have any class today, right?
No, I didn't really have class this week. Everybody's at a conference in New Orleans. They're there
Dang.
for Mardi Gras and conference, and we just have lots of homework.
Ooh. Well, enjoy writing your papers, reading your
Thank you.
books, and peace.